It's our second day in Nunes following that epic day we had yesterday and last night. We are following Musa from Aussie four-wheelers around on all these hectic tracks and some beautiful scenery. And that is exactly what's going to happen today. Starting off with some beautiful, spectacular scenery and ending up on some pretty hectic stuff.
Enough to submerge yourself in?
No.
Okay. But those river crossings we're doing later,
Oh yeah.
we can submerge ourselves in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously? At 7 degrees?
Yeah.
Man, you should see what he jumps in Adelaide.
Singlet on 7 degrees.
The water was
The
black.
sun's getting me.
The water's so cold it's black.
Crazy.
It was dark because it was
I'm
black.
still
Oh no,
dark.
yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very brackish, that one.
And that was cold.
Alright, Musa, so where we heading now? We're heading straight for the tunnel?
Yeah, gotta show Ronny the glowworm tunnel while he's here with the little worms with LED spotlights in them.
Sounds romantic.
Fibre optic.
Yeah,
Worms?
fibre optics, yeah.
So actual glowworms, never seen glowworms before. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Followed by what, Lost City or some tracks?
Yeah, then we'll come back to show you Lost City and off to Ranger Bob and Son of Bob.
Ranger Bob is a bit more hectic than what we've done so far.
Yeah, it is, but there's bypasses.
Okay.
There's
There we go.
bypasses, but considering what you've already done from what I've seen, I don't think you need to use a bypass.
Okay.
That's good.
So we're on our way to the glowworms, and Musa got all excited and asked if we want to do this little track here. So here we are, doing another track.
What's a shortcut?
Explain on a scale of 10 how excited he got.
Oh, mate. It was like, yeah, okay, so we're just gonna turn left here. Oh, wait a second, guys. Do you want to take this left-hand track? Let's have a shortcut.
You can't say no to that, can you? This would be rude.
Break is hard if you say no.
Musa's shortcut ended up being a bit more of a play area. Now, I don't usually muck around. I usually need purpose. You know, I have to get through this because I need to get to the other side. That's my style of driving. So, in a play area like this, it's not usually what I would do. However, there is a purpose for this, and that is coming up. But it's also a great opportunity to show you guys the difference between flex and no flex. Now that I'm off this rock, I need to sort those mud flaps out because if they get pinned again at full flex, it's going to rip my whole guard down again. And I want to avoid that.
So what I'm doing is I'm drilling a hole here, and I'm going to put a bit of bungee cord through it, tie it up here somewhere. I've got to watch out for the exhaust too, it's going to be hot. I might tie it to the exhaust mount. It's not too bad. Just for when if I have to reverse out of a situation, the flap gets caught and it's pulling down these aluminium guards, and I would like to keep them where they are. And then straight up to here, like that. That'll keep it out of harm's way. Look here, it could actually probably stretch, but hopefully it won't stretch the whole way. We'll go here, a bit of excess.
It's now time to test out my super complex modification. And look at that, will ya? Even if I reverse, those mud flaps are not going to get jammed in the wheel. Add bungee cord to duct tape and cable ties. Righto, it's now time for an unfair comparison, the GU versus the 79, a bit of a flex test, all to do with the front end. So while we're watching this unfair comparison with a very predictable outcome, I've got a question for you. Are you a flex type of person, or are you more of a lockers and lift the wheel kind of person? Let us know down below. As you can see, the 70 series Land Cruiser really has poor flex in the front, but you probably already know that.
So Musa's taken us past what used to be like a prison camp and was then converted to a recreational centre for kids later on. Now it's in ruins. And it was estimated roughly 40 years ago since this was last used. So, in fact, Musa and Brad right now, they're heading over to some metal that's left over from a car wreck or something. They're going to chop that up and use it as a spring retainer for the Border Patrol. He lost his spring retainer yesterday, so the bottom of the spring doesn't have the retainer, so it's likely to pop out and possibly snap his brake lines. That'll do it. Right, let's go. So we're now on a trail to head to the glowworm tunnel. Glowworms, apparently we've got to be quiet, otherwise the glowworms turn off the lights. That's what the sign says over there. So we're going to be very quiet. Let's go. So what we're actually walking on here is an old train track. Would have been for mining, Musa, do you know?
Yeah, mining.
Would have to be, wouldn't it? Maybe gold mining or something. Something worth a lot of money. And now it's just a trail to the glowworm tunnel. Down the steps.
we'll go down this way.
Oh yeah.
Just watch your steps. 2 caves down there, and then we come back out the other way.
Nice.
You going for the big move.
Yeah, I think there's a little bridge. Or nah, that's another spot I'm confusing it with. You have to go into the woods.
We're going to have to get wet feet here, I think.
No.
You can't jump as you hit your head. Oh, here we go.
What you looking for, gold?
Getting across without stepping in the water.
How can I do this over here? Look at that. Imagine that falling down.
That is the definition of constipation.
That's a good one. It's like a cold rainforest. But I love these natural colours. Inside the tunnel there are some puddles. Once we get sort of in the middle of it, we'll turn the torches off. Don't like to be disturbed, so they turn their lights off. They're also talking in the tunnel once we reach there, and we've all got to be nice and quiet.
So I don't know if you can see, but we have glowworms here, right there, there. Quite a few down here too. Okay, no light and light. All right, light on. There's one here. Oh, it's moving. Is it that one? Yep. Oh, it's moving here. So kill that light there, guys. All right, so you can see the glowworms now. Glowing in the dark. There's quite a few here. It's very hard to show you with the camera. Slight bit of light, just come up. Just give me like so. It just comes up. The glowworm tunnel experience was well worth it. If you're in the Lithgow area, I highly suggest you go and check it out yourself. And Musa's special route of getting there was an added bonus, walking through the caves, and that was pretty awesome. Now inside the cave, this is during winter, it was quite warm compared to outside, and in summer I bet this cave will be nice and cool compared to the outside temperature. So definitely get there and check it out. Very fascinating, those little glowworms.
I'm gonna headbutt someone in a minute.
Just a few potholes, eh?
Just a few.
Oh. This is all I had.
I don't want to play anymore. This is not fun.
Stop putting them on my side.
Alright, let's change it. Whoop! Nope. I don't know what's going on there.
Spin the road. Oh man.
Man, if anybody in Western Australia knows Great Northern Highway, yeah, this is the same. It's horrible.
We made it to Lost City. But as you can see, it's very dark. So Lost City, we're going to postpone till tomorrow morning. We're going to get up before breakfast, come here and have breakfast here maybe. So it's on the way back to camp, but Musa wants to do Ranger Bob on the way to camp.
Yeah, something like a night run.
A night run, okay.
Yeah, let's do Ranger Bob. Give it a go.
Ranger Bob it is.
Lights on, seatbelts on. Can't you see what's in front of him? No way. Bob. I don't know. I would never do this in daylight.
What? What's funny?
That step?
Yeah.
There's only the small step to get up there.
Yeah, from there.
So where's the big step?
Up there.
So it gets bigger than this?
Yeah, this is just a little step before the big one.
Okay.
Little bear.
Big bear.
This is sketchy now, climbing here because
Yeah,
if you
I
slip
wouldn't be
here,
dropping off this corner in our car.
I'd rather than put one drivers there and then passenger here.
I'll rather passenger here, driver here. This is a bit loose too. We haven't been on loose stuff yet. Here. This is my concern.
It's funny that, isn't it? Your concern's here, mine's up there.
For me, if I get over this, then I'll just go through the rest.
If you're wondering why Musa's tyres are slipping here, it's because his front wheels and his rear wheels are trying to go over a mount at the same time, and this is quite steep as well. The line Musa just took there is no chance in hell either myself or Torben in our 70 will be able to do that. We don't have the lift, we don't have the flex, and we don't have the tyre size. So we're going to have to take this really wide.
So me and Wayne have been discussing Torben's approach. He wants to go before me, which I'm happy about.
Mumbo.
Yeah, you're just in that bit of a ditch now.
Watching Torbs drive up has really given me a good insight on where I need to place my vehicle. But he has also just revealed a massive disadvantage for us, and that is that corner where I was referring to Musa before. We can't take the line he did, so this is what we have to do.
We can cut in on there.
About that step. He was worried here, that's why he struggled here heaps. Yeah. Now watch Ronny, he's going to struggle down there and clear this like nothing.
It felt like I was only 2 wheels on the ground at once to come through.
You were only 2 wheels on the ground.
Well, that's a good excuse for that brown mark on my chair right now.
See,
That was here, the brown mark, yeah?
Whew. It was exactly as he said it. You're worried
Shit torch.
here,
There it
not
is there.
down there.
Yeah. Down there, all the way up was a
Yeah,
piece of
you
cake.
cleared it like nothing.
Yeah, but that one right there was just all. It just lost its guts in the low torque.
Did you get wedged in something? Or
No, it just lost. I think the filter might actually be quite clogged, so I was losing air.
Very good.
This tree is making this turn very interesting.
Did you miss that tree?
Well, I miss it.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That's what's being You're right, just keep going, keep going.
Really?
Yeah, like, you're right. Hold that way again. Back. You're right, right? Hold that way. Back. You're right. Okay. Hold it. Pick up a bit more. Should be good now. Now hard my way. And, yeah. Should be good.
That's like the worst spot to sit there and just sit like, ugh. How many times did you hit that tree?
Twice. It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
It's very, because he's like, I can feel there's not much on the front. And there's nothing behind you in that corner.
No. It's a long way down. But what a rush.
Yeah. I was just focusing on trying to keep my feet and hands steady.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty steady at the moment. But as I started climbing the whole thing, I was like, nah, I've got to sort this shit out. Holy
No.
Woohoo!
Here comes the other beast. These two rigs are just so well set up, specifically for this kind of stuff. Rock lights in the right areas so you can actually see everything underneath it. No way to not be able to see if you get hung up on something. And the flex on these things is phenomenal.
Gus. Nice, that was good.
Ranger Bob, done.
I need a beer after that.
Let's go, Cam.
Next track. Let's
We've
get
had
going.
a massive day.
Son of Bob.
Yeah.
Or do we do Son of Bob?
Nah.
Because it's a very short thing. Shorter than,
Oh, here we go.
shorter than this. And
Short.
then we go to the camp.
But what is it level-wise?
It's about what you just did here.
About.
Yeah. A bit more technical, but not steep.
That's,
Yeah,
that's a
crawling stuff, you know, like between lock, no problem.
Is it on the way to camp?
Oh, no.
No.
But we come out the other side and a bit of a drive to the camp.
Alright. Well, if it comes down to votes, I've had enough for today. Camp or Son of Bob?
Son.
Son.
Alex?
Beer.
That could be both.
That's down to her.
Now it's down to you.
You only live once, Son of Bob.
Son of Bob it is.
Son of a Bob!
It's a very interesting choice of names in all these tracks, and you'll see as we go further through this adventure with Musa from Aussie 4-Wheelers, all these different track names. Some of them are quite hilarious. Son of Bob.
Musa is in a sketchy situation.
No, about not too much. Here's what you got.
Musa's on a bit of a funny angle here at the top of Son of Bob. Now, it wasn't too much of an issue. All you had to do was turn to one side, but when you're inside the vehicle, it's very hard to see what's going on. Now,
Not too
we
bad.
didn't do much on Son of a Bob because Son of Bob was way too cut up, the actual middle section that Musa wanted us to have a go at. So it is straight back to camp and cook some dinner.
We're back at camp, rolled in pretty late, about 9 o'clock. We got spag bog on the go. We've got the quick burner, the not so great burner. It's not windy here, so it's actually not been too bad, this burner. Spag bog, mince. This trailer's been here for 2 days now. It's been pretty good actually, since I've changed to the Engel. Before I had a Waco. This is 10 litres less capacity, but it's running less and my battery is still really good. I was actually considering putting a lithium in here, but now I think I'll be alright because it's 75% and it's been sitting here for a good part of 2 days, more than that actually. So in that sense I'm pretty pleased. Boys are getting the fire on. Is that an axe, Torbs?
Yep.
Safety glasses around here.
You're lucky you got them on.
Get work safe on the blower.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
We didn't think this through, did we?
Nah, make it take it.
Did a bit of that going on today?
Yeah. There's a lot of onion there. So.
Oh, that's a block of onion there. So we've got campus pantry, fresh dry onion.
Have a nibble. Have a nibble. See if it's like eating a chip or something.
No, I'll wait for it to be cooked.
Well, that's like eating an onion. Yeah. It's like dried apple, but oh, hard on the taste buds.
This is not working. You look very concerned there, Torbs.
Yeah, that or you just lost.
I've got a hedgehog in here.
Pepper.
Oh, can you pepper me up the same? Whoa, look at these servings.
Yeah, I think Alex is trying to fatten this up.
Are we trying to are we skipping dinner for the next couple of days or something?
I guess so.
Well, apparently someone wants to get up at 4 a.m, so now we're going to have breakfast now at the same time.
No, 3 a.m.
We're having
3 a.m?
5.
No one's going to move it anyway. It's going to be a carb coma. A little bit. You may as well pepper me while you're doing everything else.
More pepper, keep going. Keep going. More pepper. Good morning. You may be mistaken that it's still night time, but we got up really early. We're going to go to the Lost City because we couldn't see it yesterday in the dark, so now we're going to go to it in the morning in the dark. The sun's about to rise, I think. I hope. Sun rises at 6. It's about 10 past 5. So we should get there for sunrise. But sunrise might actually be a bit later because the sun's got to come over the hill first.